Right, hello there everybody. Welcome to EU4 Anbennar, Verkal Gulan, Part 8. Our last session, we dug deeper into ruined copes for Grumhardem, as well as Diggers Road for Rizvan Bredthar. So, for now we're going to leave them alone. Now, to attack these guys is basically an attack on Raj Mad Haja, but they're currently at war elsewise. So now might be a decent time to throw in to try and get Grothmedir. While we can. Right, claim that. Nah, I'm good without hiring generals from outside forces. I do like military thinkers, you know, cheaper mill point, cheaper Miltex, always appreciated. We won't stand in the way of the new men. I do like cheap advisors. That's why I like the dwarves. So I like playing as Florence in the base game. Alright, so it's only 44 points to get that. So I could get these as well inside this region. Should then let me get the dirt hole rock. Come on, give me something nice. Just while we're at war. How much will it cost me to gain? $273 admin points. Okay. Oh shit, the command's done. They're fallen. They are no longer a threat in any way, shape or form to me. Which is quite odd, because they were like the biggest problem when I was playing as Oddful Kanzad. No, they're done. I'll take the copper. I'll take the copper. Oh yes! Oh, the Obsidian Legion has its work cut out for it. Yeah, they've lost. Oh, that's why a lot of their holds are nothingness. So if this had occurred in my land, they would have had like a few decent holds, particularly if they spawned here. They could have gotten both these holds, Segdir and Hehadvar, and had huge like amounts of strength. But spawning away from that area and inside the land of those poor fuckers over there, Eberthil, they had their holds were not that great because they weren't dwarves. No, lean into the research. Lean into the research. Got another conversion to the Jad and found a rare metal. Oh, they're just local adventurers, that's fine. Alright, so we got the restoration of Odval Azam, and we got the Troll Toll. So there are unusual reports coming from one of our provinces. One of the bridges on the lands of a local noble has apparently been taken over by a troll. Though that's hardly unheard of. What's surprising is that the beast claims to be of all things a Plubik Servant. Apparently, the troll came to know that the state has taken over a collection of trade tolls from past traders, and to the surprise of our local sheriff, has been depositing all non-edible payments on the nearest tax collection post with regularity worthy of a gnomish clockwork. The complaints come not from the traders, they consider the payments to be rather standard, but from the noble, as he wants to file Beast's head to do rather gruesome acts to it. It also worth noting that since the troll toll took over, it's been delivering payments with far more consistency than its former noble administrator, leading our sheriff to suspect of embezzlement. fine the noble for his mismanagement. He doesn't get to get away with robbing me in my own lands. Get to fuck. We're gonna have to bomb this province open just to get this done quickly. Skip a few steps, I don't mind. Ah, that was closer than I expected, but not great. I'll take the scandalization of Caliber. Which means that they won that by just because they had a Miltech level up on me. That is no longer the case. I'm also rich, so get fucked, my guy. I'll take the discipline advisor. Even with your fastest force march, your chances of reaching that area was not gonna happen. Merc sacks. Send in the merc sacks first. I should try and take Carriac Cave as well while I'm here. And Rock Shelter. Take the shortcut on the research. Get shit done. Right, we'll send this group to Rock Shelter. I think, is that the company of the grudge? No, that can't be company of the grudge bearers. What's that? Chain graspers. Is that the chain graspers? That's the only thing that makes sense. Is that it's the chain graspers. We can kick them out of the serpent spine. Speaking of kicking them out of the serpent spine. Nope. Not until we take in the shit we want first. So we've got the Carbon Dwo layer, which is a rare and unusual variety of diamond. When found in the field, they look nothing like any other type of diamond. They are dark, opaque, porous, and often display a subtle luster. They are composed almost entirely of microcrystalline diamonds in random crystallographic orientations. The name Black Diamond is sometimes used for Carbon Dwo. However, that name should be technically reserved for diamonds with a black body color caused by clouds of tiny black inclusions or by carbonization of fracture surfaces. We got the money for this, so we're going to do it. Anything that speeds up any kind of dig, we're going to lean into it. Come on, guys. You've got a high-class runic mage. If you can't do that quickly, what is the point of you? Please. Thank you. Alright, so that's the caves. Just extended the amount that I need. Oh, the runesmith is dead. We've got another one. Oh, all of our research has been lost. take those 2 provinces. We lock them outside of this area. We're good to go. Okay, so we can see a lot more. I do want Verkal Ozavar at some point, but that's a huge expansion through areas that it had to be aggressive. Like, it can't be defensive pushes, it has to be aggressive. The magical fortress created in the province of Hirozo is showing signs of deterioration, and if it is not taken care of, will disappear entirely. No, reinforce this about myself. The whole point of my leader gaining as much magical ability as physically possible is so that he can sort out this shit himself. Can I piece you out for these for myself? Yes. Oh my god, wait. Take those, but also break their alliance with the Jad Empire. They are too off. If they start taking surface mine things, it's gonna be a different one to the command that I'm gonna have to sort out, which is frustrating. Right, so that should be... even take that money. Now, as much as I do want to attack for Damestar, attacking for Damestar means that I have to fight okay, maybe I'm just too paranoid about the fact about that land, because that normally is an incredibly powerful empire by this stage of the game, but in this one they've lost everything. They've lost everything. Axe Bellow Cartel. That's the name of the thing. Yeah. Let's stick with sorting out the Serpent Spine holdings first, and then we can look to other matters afterwards. You chuck your troops in there, you chuck your troops in there, you are going all the way back to Verkal Gulan. Well, it does have a magical fortress in it. I do agree, damn the fuckers. Oh, everything's getting a bit low. Nobility is particularly unhappy. Stonewall it is. We'll take all the gold. All the gold. Right, so what do you... yeah. And then we need to dig that one out again. So expedition, but this time we'll do, as I said, Misty Cave first. Send 10,000 dudes into the cave. Set their share at 300. Supplies, buy supplies, buy supplies, buy supplies, buy supplies, buy supplies. Organize troops. We want 160. Morale. Payments. 8.8. Go away. Tap the cap. That was a lot of expenditure, but most of that was gold, which I'm not really too worried about. We have got endless supplies of gold, and even Hairhead Devar is now being expanded. A small tolerance increase in Carrot Cave, absolutely. And you will never underestimate my pockets. Don't ever underestimate my bloody pockets. Right, Zazor is completed. Call the damn thing. There's one province left to do. Yeah. Oh shit. Come away from Verkal. Let's wipe them out from the Serpent Spine. That should be done any day now. Oh, it's done. Either more ancient dwarven knowledge. Okay, so we're gonna pop this up again. Spend no expenses on diplomacy again. So that means that I'm now free to use any expert diplomacy in Hehadavar. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, the trade stuff. Oh, you got Wandering Husks. So many terrorists stalk the caverns of the Serpent Spine, but none are so apathetic to their own dangerousness as wandering husks laden with poison. Each step, they exude wafts of poisonous gas, dispersing it into the thick air around. A group of these monsters has just crossed past their expedition. We cannot easily get rid of them. A concerted charge would just rile these foes up even more, their poison taking countless casualties. But because we've got innovators over 33, we can just approach and handle with care and extract what poison you can. Sensational. So Court Mage offers to help us out, which is great. I'm surprised that I mean, I guess, yeah, I am the leading producer of Mithril. By a lot. Also the leading producer of gold, which does nothing. Wait, how much of the world's... 42.5% of the world's global supply of gold in this game is made by Verkal. It's incredible. It's a shame we don't have grain, but it is what it is. I mean, yeah, we don't have to do anything. I could burn it, I guess, and see if something else comes out of it. Never know, something incredible could occur. You might turn into a Damestar province by sheer dumb luck. You never know. One can dream. Ah, darn. Okay, so our troops are going deeper into the ground. We lost the fungi bonus. But we did gain the unifier, the Seg Banal. And 150 admin, 100 diplo, 100 mil. It's good, because now we can finish that off. Which means that we can... So, we'll do Mana Theory first, because I think that gives me the Alchemy. Oh, Arcane Arts, sorry. Alchemy is its own thing. And we can rebuild all the old rails. So we've got Goblin Ambushes. So we'll take this on the research. So almost out of nowhere, a gigantic army of goblins descend upon us, calling out every nook and cranny, every small tunnel and crevice around us with spit-fletched teeth and crude yet painful weaponry. They scream in anger, preparing for their attack, striking fear into the eyes and hearts of our explorer. Quickly, our soldiers scrambled to the front and prepared for impact, shields and spears ready for the onslaught. As the goblins approached, they met with grim resolve, metal striking metal, steel scraping on crude armor. We slay countless of their numbers, and the rest soon flee. Loot their bodies. Secret passage with more bugbears. That is the most common thing, by the way. There's bloody bugbears in the secret passage. I've got to stop doing that. So, Herhogrim's home. Our expedition in Herhodvar has found Herhogrim, the Diligent's home. As expected from a man of his caliber, every single inch of his house is filled with blueprints and innovative architectural ideas. A good amount of time will be required to sort out everything in the research facility, and many dwarves of Herhodvar have come to help us out. I've laid their hands on some of Herhogrim's blueprints and take a bit of fame. And we're not losing stability. Cool. Everfill has lost their position as a hegemon. They are fully tolerated, so just make some small concessions, let it go. Spend the money. We got lots of the damn thing. Right. So we can dig Herhodvar again. We need to start getting more mines set up. Send in the military to clear out the slimes. Bloody slimes. Is that Carrier Cave? Not yet. So we've got the gelatinous cube. So we've had this a couple times. The caverns through which the expedition travels are normally abundant with dust, mushrooms, and all other odd things one may find deep within the surface mine. For the last few days, the caverns have been suspiciously clean, however, featuring spotless and smooth stone. This alerted some of the more seasoned members of the expedition to the possible danger, the gelatinous cube. It's a minding creature made of oozing gel in the shape of a cube, scouring empty hallways like a large garbage disposal, digesting whatever junk they pick up. After a few hours of scouting, that we have reports that there are floating chests of swords further along the path, suspended within the almost translucent gelatinous mass of the cube. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to attempt to retrieve the loot by, armoring up or protecting some of our members and see if we can get it. The unfortunate soldiers that were tasked with leaving loot from within the cube shuddered upon the thought of having to reach the side, the slime mashed out of their own volition. He covered his arm with as much cloth as possible, trying it tightly to him, and reached inside. Despite all precautions, he could still feel a faint sizzling, but managed to pull some of the surface pressure out. Yeah, we got pretty close. And we, in one of our D&D groups, and this is old, we lost a few poor members of our. We were in the Underdark. We were trying to clear out a small region of Janus cubes because we wanted to explore some cavern ourselves. Funnily enough, because this is part of our visit. My DM at the time, he would create random encounters for us to do outside of the standard. It's quite nice. So we've got cobwebs in the tunnel ahead. We know from previous experience this is going to be asbestos. If you don't use the mages, you're fucked. We have mages. Asbestos is cleared. So I was like, yeah. So some of our members had the brilliant idea of attacking it with their swords, and this is a gland tube that's made of acid. So they literally finished up, trying to stab something made of liquid, which obviously didn't go well, with their sword melting around them, crying and screaming about how angry they were. Powerworm tunnel, scats and gas on tunnel. So I then had to, as a cleric, but I was a dwarf as well, had to spend this entire month reforging their goddamn sword before they would let us continue doing our fucking expeditions. To the point where I, as a cleric, took a level of sorcerer. I had access to a level 1 sorcerer spell, I can't remember, chromatic orb. So I always had the ability to just deal with them with magic, like from afar, because I was so done with watching people try and stab cubes with bloody swords. Well, shit. What's our numbers? Alright, I'm gonna have to send everything. Question is the Jad Empire gonna get involved? Can I even hold back that level of numbers? That's the other question. Fucking hell. It's a shame that I lost my amazing Gulan. He would have handled that all on his own. One super mage to win them all. Okay, so we're currently... no further increases on garrison size will occur anyway. The only thing different is we'd be able to recruit another set of mercs, but... we already have mercs. No. That is what's called first. We need to call Orbulas on as well. No. Cool. Right. That's quite the gain in strength. Right. I can't move this out of here because we need at least something to control this area, particularly with the goblins over there. Shit. I've been lazy. That's what I've been. I've been fucking lazy. Alright. Okay, so we've got arcane arts done. So we could do motorization, alchemy 3, medicine 2. Alchemy 3 first. Which reminds me, because we've got alchemy 2, does that mean we can do alchemy workshops? Cool. Right. Let's try the secret passage. More fucking bugbears. Right. As grateful as I am. Oops, the daisy, not that one. For the warning, there's not much I think I can actually actively do about it. Right, so we'll switch to the war. We'll switch to dutiful. So that's defensive. What's Heroes Bailout defensive? Yes. Right, I've had the feeling that They want Dwaravar 18, which is a gold province with a fort. However, if we don't, they will declare war on us. They've gone 3 offensive positions in a row. Alright, so Marrhold. They have us beat in 2 respects. When they activate them around, they'll beat them around. I'm gonna give them. We'll accept it for now. Stay there. That's your new home base. The Obsidian Legion, as you reduce to single province. City of Gorge of Oreg. Cool. Right. First things first. Carrot Cave. Cannot do a hold restoration. Admin power is too low. Okay, so we had to take on a Gru. Send you back over there. Alright. I'll take the iron for the long tunnel. I'm okay with that one. Alright, we need to do the restoration first before we core anything else. I've been just relaxing and enjoying myself, forgetting that Marrhold is a fucking problem. No more. Alright, yeah. Okay, that was lucky. Keep everyone on the side. They're above us. So we got those pierces and all that, so just took them down. Like nobody's business. So Dwarrel 30 is finally finished. I mean, you're gonna get one now. I don't trust anybody in any of these areas anymore. I need the goblins to get kicked out of that area. So, because I got a decent runesmith half the time, a great cavern opens up in front of the expedition leader. Small streams of water trickling down the natural stairs carved out by long past tectonic activity. So we've got the great mushrooms again, and we'll take them with us, and we gain 7% of our supplies. Fucking-sational. Let's begin making a claim in Olbulkanzard, because we could always push up that direction. And then if needed, we can also like make one on Axbellow Cartel when the need arises as well. Got another secret passage with some more loot. Nothing but loot. Right. I really need this guy to complete his bloody thing, so we're gonna have to start spending... that's the wrong thing. That's the thing I need. It's nowhere near ready for the next dig level. That is during the next dig level. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Arcane Alchemy occurs in 60 days. Gore odds and progress deepened. We can invest money to gain more magical research done. So we need one more victory in, or one more nice event, and we're good to go. So Alchemy 3 has been completed, which, does that mean that we now have access to Alchemy Workshops level 2? I'm sure I built one of them somewhere. And, no. Did I not build an Alchemy level 1 anywhere? Oh, there it is. So local trade power. Not as good as I was hoping for, but it could be worse. So, hold exploration of this place, and we'll build a smelting furnace? No. So we've got deep growth. We don't need their meat. We're already doing pretty good, so we'll leave them alone. And be happy that we got some more rare metal and another set of rare metal. We can either bolster our treasury or look towards our admin points. I'm going to bolster the treasury and just... Oh, I want Hergrim's done. Do that one. Can't do Kansadia because that's deepening, isn't it? So we found some platinum. And Peridot Keep has become gold. Dwarf. Okay, so we got the expedition returns from the Misty Cave. And we gained the Citrine of Segadir. So we're going to let them send them back out. So all who walk the Dwaravar know of Hergrim the Diligent, legendary architect of the Holds, but it is that even in Herhadvar he was not always working with minds quite his equal. Or such is the only conclusion we could draw from the discovery of his digging for dummies. Yellowed pages are out in beaten leather tucked behind a boulder in the corner of a cavern. Seems a comprehensive guide to the architecture, engineering and artisanry necessary to dig out and expand high quality holds. It will surely be of great use as we deepen our nation. Now if only we could decipher what he's talking about towards the end when he reverses his direction of inquiry and telling us surrounding about ascension. Oh, it allows us to dig faster. It sounds a rift against us 25%. Sure. So, the Citrine of Segdir, we gained the Citrine Gem. So one of the greatest holds of Aldorov, the Segdir contributed a great Citrine Gem to the Dwavrakron as a gesture of good faith. The symbol of wealth and commerce, it was lost in the waning days of the Dwarven Empire. With it now in our hands, our claim to rule the Middle Dwaravar will surely be looked upon more favourably by our prospective subjects. To wealth beyond measure. Conceptual magic life, conceptual magic time, and conceptual magic space. That all needs more shit. I want to do motorization. So amidst the ruins of a bygone era, our researchers have stumbled upon a remarkable discovery, a motorized vehicle of ancient design. Its once gleaming chassis, now weathered by the passage of time. This enigmatic artifact presents an unparalleled opportunity to unlock the secrets of ancient engineering and transportation. With meticulous curiosity, our scholars embark on the journey to understand the inner workings of this mechanical marvel. seeking to unravel its mysteries and harness its technological legacy for our nation's advancement. Keep updated. Let me know what the fuck is going on at all times with this shit. Right. It's time for us to... First things first. Mithril first. Obviously. Put that to 7 to unlock a mine and throw down a weapons manufactory. Small price to pay for deepening it, and this will happen quite a bit earlier. The Deep One's Cave will be next, because this can also have a manufactory. And it's close to having the next level of mine as well. Okay, we'll take the mine expansion level. Tantalum is done. Right, our choices are with Obkazard. Oops, wrong button. Runesmiths. Local construction time and local dev cost reductions. Where's Hergrim's mausoleum? Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Right, so what happened came to pass. We now border the Axe Fellow cartel. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a claim on them and begin preparing for further expansion when we get enough points to call this shit fully. So the proposal of the merchant guilds. We got a ridiculous amount of cash. Absolutely ludicrous amount of cash. Right, we're gonna explore this one. It's only a silver. Send 10,000 men. Prepare supplies. Buy supplies, buy supplies, buy supplies. Sell equipment, buy supplies. Estimated loot is shit. Oh, well, we're just gonna do that then. Just send them out. Should have checked the... I didn't even read how much it had or didn't have. I just started clicking buttons. Local dev cost reduction. That's what we're going to focus on. As much local dev cost reductions as we can get away with in all of these fucking provinces. Right, and... no. What do we not have here? The special dwarven provinces. Yeah, it's just the Runesmiths. North Great Cavern. So that's an extra minus to the dev cost, which is great. Turn that into a wondrous place to be. Pay them off, we got shitloads of cash. So we got Hergrim's intellect. Herherdvar's artifacts and our research facilities. Bear scientists have managed to categorize every blueprint for age and note that they could find. While focused in this fruitless task, they found a very interesting fortification idea on Hergrim's notes. After weeks of confrontations between the architects and the scientists, they have understood that our current technology level is not enough to completely implement this idea. Hopefully, one day in the not too distant future, we'll be able to use these innovative designs. So, rapid development due to humans. So if I spend some gold, we can potentially gain 2 dev. So we're at 120, 35, 6, 124. Gained a admin and a diplo, which is great. Let's try the secret passage. I've had stranger advisors. We'll be nice to them this time. We've killed them off twice, but we have enough to make it work. Brutally strike the seductive. We've got another hold expiration, Hedvar. And we found another runic blueprint for power gauntlets this time, which we have got the stuff for. We got mechanics. So that's great. We can explore it again. And immediately, what are we going to get? Something good? Military training is what we got. So, motorization controls. With insights gained from the study of propulsion mechanisms, our research now turn their attention to exploring the control systems of the ancient motorized vehicle. Thorough meticulous examinations of its interior layout, analysis of control interfaces, and consultation of ancient texts and diagrams, our scholars endeavour to unravel the methods by which this vehicle was steered and manoeuvred. Understanding the control systems is essential for reconstructing the operational capabilities of this remarkable architect. Saving ourselves quite a few days if we send our dude to go and sort that out. And he has to become a threat. Alright, we'll switch your places. You go back to there, you go back to there. You dig Hedvar. Alright, I want a full line 30 of these. Send our trusted administrators to arrest the roadblock we're getting. And then once we found an old working workshop, so a chance of gain of production in Hedvar. We take advantage of the low dev cost. Yeah, they didn't find it, but still. Hedvar is ready for the next deepening level. Oh, a cave has collapsed, and the green pit has turned into fucking Mithril. Send fucking sensational, guys. I do love Mithril. In this game, it's so helpful to have it. Right. Way down the local autonomy there. You need to come out of Hedvar and go to Oddblock and Zara, because that is close to being done. Brutally strike the lecherous earth in Oddblock and Zara. I am fully tempted to turn Oddblock and Zard into my main hold again. Like, the defensive position of where it is cannot be underestimated. Like, it is hidden behind, like, one entrance place here, which we can strengthen to fuck. We got, if we take Dirt Hole Rock, strengthen that to fuck, and we got Cariat Cave, strengthen that to fuck. We can just throw forts all along this. Whereas if you look at, our lovely Verkal Gulan hold, we're currently a little bit exposed. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. hold exploration of Balkanzad. 2 to 3 years for motorization to continue. Found a rare metal vein in Balkanzad. I'll take the dev cost reduction. We just need to keep deving everything and anything we can possibly find. We don't need the food from the roves, so just leave them alone. In all fairness, I don't expect you to come out of that area with anything resembling anything of any use, to be perfectly honest. They're both relatively happy, but we won't lose the army tradition. Alright, so that's the thousands we needed. We're going to put 4 Warforce Juggernauts on there, cavalry. I'm going to explore Kanzad again. Protect the people. So yeah, we're just going to go and wipe out these, you know, invaders who are damaging my land. No, send them back out. They barely took an injury doing that. We're going to keep the same candidate unless this guy's amazing. No. So what's going to happen is we're going to gain absolutism, which we haven't unlocked yet, and the 1/1/1 bonus as well as the 4 bonus points. Cool. This area. Forgot about that until just now. Istralor's taking control of the Anbennarian Empire. What we need. Am I even expelling goblins? Yeah, they're just not doing it. So, head of our hold specialization is going to be Foundry. Like, I'm gonna lean further and further into money. Because I can. Right. Has head of our gotten this? No, so you're taking it now. Show me the Great Captain. 73. No, I should focus on the holds. Is this ready to deepen? No. We need to sort that one out. How far are we? 85%. Goddamn. Okay. Smack him down again. Did they get wiped? Sensational. Come on. We'll take the working workshop. Right. I'm sorry to say, but you having a marketplace is stupid. Right. We still need to call so many places. Melt them down. need to do the evocation studies. Spend all the money. Fuck it. Disdained for our decisions. Right, we need to let that tick back up to 100. Then we're going to put a magical fortress on that province. That is now going to be our Marrhold fuck you area. We need to set up a whole lot of fuck you areas. Right, these guys have got no allies. They also hold no holds, but Raj, nah. They now hold a whole ounce Krakazol. But what these guys do have is fucking good shit there and there. I mean, that's not be depth at all, but still. Why do people... I guess that's actually the better option. Verkal Gulan. It cannot go any deeper. It's as deep as it's ever going to get. And now we're gonna... Okay. Can I can't build an arcane factory there, but I can build, I think, a smelting furnace. Unless it already has one. Oh no, is it the smelting furnace that requires the mine? Yeah, I think that is the one that does require the mine. I can put a runesmith. Or I guess not. Okay, that's frustrating. Then, well, first, that needs to be upgraded anyway. So we've got the bedrock. While constructing a hold, there are many things to consider. Among others, the rock must be relatively workable, the area must be fairly geologically stable, the civil planning must handle air and water flows, and there must be ample room for future expansion. However, during our recent expansion of our capital hold, we seem to have hit the world's bottom. A seemingly infinite layer of tough volcanic rock, slightly warm to the touch, is what Paramount Elder Dalmont Frostbeard sees when looking at the recently finished new bottom floor of Verkal Gulan. Our digging experts claim that it would be practically futile to attempt to continue expanding downwards, and that we are better off accepting that this is the end. This is a truly momentous occasion, yet somber. Since time immemorial, Dwarven society and digging holds have been heavily conjoined, and the idea that there would one day be an end to digging seemed absurd. No known Dwarven ancestral term mentions anything like this. Perhaps in future, Dwarves will revere Dalmont Frostbeard, the excavator. How dare you? How dare... This would have been impossible without Urther, the protector of the gate. And they have forgotten him already. Poor fucker. Damn. I feel so bad because like he was amazing. Now he's being forgotten about like it never even mattered. How if I actually sent my troops over to Verkal Gulan? He says he remembers that there's actually quite a decent chunk of troops there anyway. We'll explore. So we can increase elven minority size and tolerance of elves. Sure. They add local tax modifier. We'll do that again, and we'll start doing some runesmith research. I found a runic blueprint for a tower shield. We'll dig once again. And 91 deep goblins come roaring out of the dirt. Alright, if we ready the shields and put a leader on them. Ulf, go on, you can do this. You can do this. Alright, we'll try this again. Better work this time. Guess not. Also, you don't have to do shit, do you? So. Alright, we're gonna dig in Heredivar. Like, the holds are growing quickly now. But at the same time, we're kind of burning our manpower pool in these fights in Verkal Gulan. Alright, let's do this one more time. But this is as deep as we need to go. Carrot Cave has changed to Gold Dwarf. So we've got Damestar Deposit. After extensive search in the hold structure, we have found a passage leading to an old Damestar Deposit. Its size is quite massive. We could work with this for quite some time. We could develop this deposit to make it our primary source of income, or leave it as it is. That's something I need to check before I even consider this, right? So I think if I get rid of this, if I change to Damestar, I lose the Citadel Dell plus 4.5, which I'm not really willing to do. Like, this is where the most of my economy comes from, this province. I can't ruin that for Damestar. Like, I like the idea of having Damestar here, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's not worthwhile if it's gonna rip apart some of the most expensive positions I have. Like, the most money I could possibly produce would just go down the drain. For what? Damestar? Damestar is a great thing. It's just not perfect. Right, so that's successfully sorted out. Oh, you sexy fuckers. Right, we'll do the Dwarvic Runic Barrier there. Do the one there. Right, so that's the first one, isn't it? So that takes a year. Caveat Cave. I'm not upset with the manufactory, I'm just not happy with it. But it is what it is for now. Ruler, show me the magics, show me the conjuration, show me the magic fortress, show me... It's 20. Magic fortress, no. Magic fortress, no. Magic fortress, no. Magic fortress, no. Fortress, acceptable. Carrot Cave is an acceptable choice. It's not my favourite choice, but it's an acceptable one. Alright, so the motorization has been concluded. So after years of painstaking research and analysis, our scholars have achieved a monumental breakthrough in understanding the ancient motorized vehicle. Through the combined efforts of propulsion, control, and power generation studies, our once enigmatic artifact has been meticulously reconstructed, its inner workings brought to light. With pride and anticipation, our researchers prepared to demonstrate the operational capabilities of this remarkable machine, showcasing the fruits of their labour to the world. Which is excellent work. We'll finally take the medicine. We'll move our troops into position. We're going to attack Axfellow Cartel, take a few of their provinces, and then we'll do Odvil Khazad, and then we'll close in on Hull out as Krakazol from 2 positions. I better spawn ridiculously quickly in this province, I swear on my life. response ridiculously quickly. Properly ridiculously quickly. Alright, Khazad first. Oh my god, they're here. That's me thinking, oh, they only exist there, but no, they exist here. Oh my god, I need to take Verkal Rock. Off you go. Get me my shit. Give it back to me. Alright, so we're gonna claim Verkal Rock here. Like, the colour was close enough that I couldn't make out that it wasn't mine. Which is insane to me, now that I think about it. Send the ruler, the wizard, I mean, not the ruler. We're not using the ruler at the moment. So, ambitious humans in the government. So, if we lean into the humans, we lose some procedure. We do gain some power, so we'll take the power gain, which luckily was military. It was military. I'm tempted to Kajara on Verkal Gulan. Why 22 of all places? Does that have a slot free? Is that why it's not coming out yet? You're getting closer. Now you're miles away. 20. Right, so now we've got our fuck Marrhold province coming up. Like, it's not gonna be perfect because it's still gonna be like only level 5, all that shit. But it is what it is. 54 has been expanded. Luckily, it's a full course. It's not too bad. Go and kill them. I would vassalize them. To be fair, I only need that and these 3 here because I just want to push through Axe Bellow to gain access to the Jade March, then push into the Jade March because they're currently weak. Like, the command is weak as fuck. So right, if you had that that's my Bluetooth headset saying, hurry up my guy, you're running out of time. So, studying corpses. Some of our doctors think we have reached the end of what we can achieve by analysing bodies from outside. A request for permission to experiment and research on dead bodies to further increase our understanding of biology faster. Everything for knowledge. Because I don't, like... Yeah, fuck it. I do genetics, but before this I was also doing biomedical science, and in all honesty, if you don't have access to, you know, it's a bit gross. But like, dissecting hearts and lungs and shit does help you understand how they actually function. Although I did once have a teacher, professor, blow into some lungs to make them expand. Like, it was sterile, but just watching... It was not okay from my sanity standpoint, to be honest. Just... It was not... It was not okay. It looked so wrong. Don't, if any of you are teachers, don't do that to your students without checking that they're not squeamish, because it's fucking gross. I was not ready. There was no warning either. He just literally reached down and slapped his mouth on it and blew into the damn thing. Ah, you're not even called yet. Yeah, no, you can hear the headset is struggling. I think it's just dipping in and out of hearing. Tigerbane is running all over these poor fucks. So Mercantism is right. Medicine 2 is completed. Our general is dead. So we can do Medicine 3 if we wanted, but we might leave off so we can focus on the tech gain, because that has the university and minus 10% dev cost reduction. Now, where is the waterlogged cave? It is full chord, so I'm going to build it there. I could also build it there. Yeah, no, build it there. Fuck it. I want to see what it does. Local manpower multiplier plus 25%. So there's some provinces that would actually be excellent to have. Like, here. My word, do I want them there. Put the Runeforge Bastion down in Carriot Cave. This is going to become a level 7 fort with ridiculous levels of defensiveness. Okay, then fuck it. Let's take the fight to these fuckers. Okay, 10 minutes. Won't do that yet, because we're only at plus 15%. We can save some money if we wait a little bit. You need a better leader. Alright, we can take them out of that area. If you push, you need this guy, but you can examine some of these areas. What we only need is these 3 provinces to get us on the border of the Jade March, which means I need to begin making a spy network on the command. Because if we can take this province here, we can get a claim on Hull as Krakazal. But if we could also push into this area and take Tawad Dormancon, like this has a huge oh no, that's not the one I wanted. I mean, the construction is great. I love the fact that it's gardens, and if only that was Serpent's Spine, that would actually be a pretty cool combination. That could be helpful. Fort defense across the entire border of our nation. I do want. They finally circumnavigated the world. Rune Core, Bastion, Gromas de here. This one's going to be also... This is now the second most defensive... No, it's not. Heroes Vale exists. And those are the 2 most defensive provinces in our nation at the moment. I think the problem with me playing on very hard, and this time we have got Great Conquerors on, is Marrhold. Marrhold seems unstoppable. Even with everything I think I could possibly throw behind defensiveness, I don't know that I'm going to be able to hold them back. At least not for long. Not without some severe improvements. Which is mightily worrying. But it also is kind of what it is. Just so that I have to live with it. Alright, we have to lean into military now. We can't fall behind on military tech. Should have to get what we want. So we want those 2, those 3, which is technically 2 mithril provinces back to back gain. And we just about are over the problem with this. Like, it's not great because we don't have the direct connection this way, but we have got the connection that way. And that was 2 mithril provinces gained, so we should... Yeah, 61.5. Okay, that's great. And now we can look at the Jade March. There's no way they're going to be nice and give me share maps for the Tree of Stone. We're not burning all that admin, not right now. Alright, so, stuff we want. There's a hold there that I want. So they've got control of 1, 2, 3, 4 holds in this region that I want. You are not putting all the admin up everywhere all at once. Get fucked. Right, where is our next level? We can't afford to deepen the research. It's more important that we do this quickly. 5,000 crowns? Jesus Christ. So the crown is in the hands of True Dagger. Where the fuck is True Dagger? They still exist? You know what? Is what it is. Alright. This is a very weird scenario. Look at all the gold. Gold is actually so abundant in our land at the moment. Wait. Show me the least developed area. Marrhold. Blah blah blah. 39. It's also a copper province. You can't... Okay, so what we're going to do, instead of doing that, we're going to throw down that, and then we're going to, once that's done, we'll throw the colonists on there to let it dev itself. Hopefully Segd is going to finish in the next 5 minutes, so that I can finish this up and move on to something for you guys. Yeah. I just don't want, I want to at least have something to end it with that's interesting, outside of like the small taking of Vulcanzard and Axefellow Cartel, and there it is. Cool. Hold expiration of Segd here. 1 second. Okay, excellent discovery, excellent, excellent. And let's try that again. I do want the apothecaries inside of this area, but I don't... Ooh, a rare metal vein. Tantalum. And we're going to take the military points again. Yeah, it is catching up with us, which is good. Alright, let's see if we can actually build... What the fuck is... No! Okay, so that's not possible. Arcane Factory? No. But I'm just gonna have to start building them whether it will let me throw them down. And fuck it anyway. Oh, well, yeah. In the Zanspire. Goods produced, modified, yeah, sensational. Let's put a warp gate in Verkal Gulan. And another one in Oddvul Kazad. Railway upgrades, supply limits, tracks on railway, improve railway, improve friendly movement speed. We'll do that one. Getting our people from point A to point B is probably going to be a bit more helpful. I will throw the extra thing down. Arms of the truth, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Segdia's already got this. Segdia's already got this. Segdia's already got this. Hasn't got this. Cannot construct any more buildings in this province. That explains why we can't put anything else, like the things I actually want in there. Tempted to destroy the church. Yeah, defensive position. And an extra bonus. Runesmith research level 3. Research is level 10. Cool. Right, we're gonna have to look at calling that one there. Like, there's not much more I can physically do right this second. Except finish that one off. So we now gain a bit of extra defensiveness in Segdir, and it's upgraded the trade province, which is great. Improve the barracks. Do that in there as well. And we need to put down... Yeah, we'll think about that later. It could go there. And it's also really cheap to dev up Verkal Gulan, which we're gonna want to do as soon as we can. But regardless, it's been a pretty good time, I think. We've gained a lot of holds. Had some issues with Marrhold because we can't avoid that kind of thing. But we're getting ready to attack into the Jade March and the Command. Actually, speaking of, we have got the ability to make a claim. So next session will be an attack into the Jade March and the Command to begin taking their own, like, some more of these dwarven holds. So if we take, like, even just this one is an extra one, but I'd like to take all 4 of them eventually. And then eventually we do need to get to Verkal Ozar, but this province, this land. So what's going to end up happening is I'm going to border this big entity in the east, and then Marrhold in the west, and Jadari in the south. Like, there's going to be nowhere safe, really. Like, I'm really glad Crack the Humble still exists, but they are not a match in any sense of the word to anybody else. I mean, Eberthil, if Eberthil and Marrhold start going to war, Marrhold's just going to end up with all this area as well. Like, nobody can Gawed even stand? Gawed might be able to throw up a fight, but not a lot of one. Like, I have just this hunch that this place is worse. Oh wait, this has got a vassal Corintor, but it's also, they've even split this area. So I'm just talking now instead of actually doing things, so I'm gonna head off. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching. Hope you're excited for the war that's gonna be us attacking the Command in the Jade March. Hope you're ready for me to potentially lose my mind as I try and prepare to fight Marrhold for the rest of the Serpent Spine. But still, take care of yourselves, and I hope you all have a lovely day. Bye bye.